Hi, Tracy Hess from Zoned2BToned. We are at BNR Fitness, 1040 Mill Creek Road, Feasterville, PA. Again, as we specified earlier, that I had this honor today, thanks to Jeremy Scott from All Fitness Training Company, to allow us to come in to get this wonderful interview with himself, and of course the two talented NFL players, Turk McBride and Tamba Ali. First, I want to talk with this awesome trainer. I got a chance to witness all this training, and I'm going to have to say from Jeremy, I know you're just there to push these guys. If you don't know anything about football sports, you will have no respect for what these guys go through. You only see the entertainment during the football season, but I got for myself to witness everything that went on today. But I want to talk to Jeremy because he's responsible for some of this performance you're going to see in the upcoming season. Jeremy, how long have you been a trainer?
I've been a trainer for 14 years, mostly at the collegiate level. During that time, I got a chance to train a lot of NFL guys that would come back to Penn State to work with us, myself and John Thomas. So it was a great experience up there.
Awesome. I witnessed some of your work. How many of the players have you worked with?
Oh, countless number. In terms of the NFL guys,
yes.
Well, I got 3 guys right now. A.Q. Shipley's already left. He's with the Colts, so best of luck to him. Tamba and Turk, this offseason, I've worked with Anthony Adams with the Bears. Sean Lee with the Cowboys, Paul Posluszny, Tim Shaw, Navarro Bowman, and a lot of those guys. Going way back to guys like Justin Kirpakis. So.
Some big-time players,
yes.
And I want to take it back a notch. Were you an athlete yourself?
Yes, I was. Not at the collegiate level, but at the high school level.
Okay. And what made you take an interest in helping some of these top athletes, or just athletes?
Athletes in general. My father was a triathlete, so he was always lifting weights and working out, so I grew up around it. And it just, it was easy for me to kind of get into the training part, and I loved athletics and football. And then when I went to Lock Haven University, I got into the science behind all of it, and it really intrigued me. And then from there, I went to Penn State and was actually able to apply all the stuff I had learned in the practical sense of training and setting programs up for those high-level types of athletes. So
awesome.
It's been great.
And I don't know some of the drills that you were doing with some of the guys. Can you explain to us some of the things that you do with the guys and what benefits, how that benefit them as players?
Well, the biggest thing right now, they're going to report to their camp, their first mini camp. It's about 8 weeks long here in 2 weeks. It's just getting them in, good baseline conditioning, a lot of flexibility. We spend a good half hour on hip flexibility, especially in the hips, and really focusing on that. And we're slowly getting into more of the explosive things and kind of bringing that along slowly as they get better at it. And it's basically time to go back to fundamentals, basic good squatting form. We still need to brush up on that with some guys. And just kind of getting them back to the basics, getting them strong again, getting them healthy again. So when they go to mini camp, they got a good conditioning base. Their strength is good, and then they got 8 weeks with their strength coach back with the NFL team to improve on. And then they'll take a few weeks, and then we'll get them back here in the summer. So looking forward to it.
And that was the next question I had for you. Like, how long is this pre-training session before they do go into the camp?
The camp right now is about a 6-week training session. So the first 2 weeks were real scaled back, kind of more like I was saying, warming up and stretching and doing some basic lifting exercises. And now we've plyometric metric exercises. Now we're trying to progress that a little bit, getting some lower rep ranges than what we had been doing. So when they get back, and again in 2 weeks, they're ready to go. So.
Well, I'm going to say, Jeremy, the training was rigorous. I was exhausted watching it.
They work hard. That's a compliment to them.
They do, and I saw the total focus on how you interact with them, and that's huge as a trainer because what they do is not what we would do on an ordinary basis. Do you also provide nutrition with the players?
Yeah, we talk, basic nutrition, when they should eat, what they should eat, and timing of their eating, especially following the workout. And we'll provide them with protein drinks, and we don't get crazy with the supplementation. A lot of athletes will take it, in place of eating instead of in addition to eating.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a big mistake a lot of guys will do. So we focus on the basics with them, and it works out great. We'll take their body weight every time they lift, about 3 days a week probably, and get their body fats, and we'll go from there.
And of course, that's my next question. How many days a week do they train with you?
Well, we're going 5 days a week right now, and they get the weekends off.
Wow.
Mondays and Thursdays are kind of the same day. We'll do conditioning and agility work, speed workouts, and then we'll follow that with an upper body lift. Tuesdays and Fridays are a lot of warm-ups, doing hurdle drills, some plyometrics, some explosive things, and leg training. And then Wednesday in between is kind of a warm up and stretch kind of recovery day. Instead of just laying around and being sore if they're sore, get them over here, make them move around, work through some ranges of motion, and try to help get that soreness out, help them recover.
That's awesome. So it's a well-rounded program with these athletes. On a daily basis, do you have, as a trainer, do you have to always come up with new techniques and things for these players?
No, I don't come up with new techniques in the sense of the lifting, the strength training. A lot of things that I don't want to call them new because a lot of things have been around, but changing up a lot of the agility things. We'll do a lot of, the speed work is speed work. Your running form is your running form, but in terms of the agility, and doing different things for their agility and their quickness and changing up a lot of that stuff, that's what I like to do.
So you make your changes there just to keep
the strength training will change up, but we don't go crazy with it because I'd like to have a progression and an overload. And so maybe we'll go 2 weeks on, and maybe that third week we might change some things up and then get back on a regimen the following week. And it works out real well, keeps them fresh, so they're not doing the same things all the time.
Wow, awesome, I love it. Now, do you work with high school athletes?
I've worked with some high school athletes since I've been in the area at Plymouth White Marsh, and I'm looking to try to get some more kids to train, and I've been here for a month right now. Been focused on the NFL guys, but I've got a lot of time. So
I don't think you're going to have any problem after this segment today that you're going to be swamped. So
I hope so. Yeah, absolutely.
Be ready for training now. You sound like you're not from here. Are you from?
I'm from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, up in the coal region. Yeah. So.
There we go. Now, do you still train yourself? Do you?
Yeah, and I learned this from John Thomas at Penn State. I kind of practice what you preach. If you expect them to come in and work hard, you should be able to work hard yourself. So, I train myself hard and have people put me through things that, I would expect them to be able to do. I might not do it as well as them, but I'll give it a try and work hard at it. So.
You are definitely the role model. I just want to know, where do you find your strength after working with these athletes to be able to, like you say, you have someone to push you also through your training also.
Yeah.
So what is in the future for you, Jeremy?
Well, I'd like to, continue on in the Philadelphia area. I love it around here, and the people around here are great. And continue working with NFL, collegiate, high school athletes, anybody, anybody that wants to work out, wants to get better, and work hard, and we can set something up.
Remember, you said that on the camera. You're going to be one busy
I hope so. Sure.
individual, because it's very hard in this area. We have tons of athletes out here, but they have no one to coach them and set them in the right direction. My son, of course, is a football player, which will be your next client. He plays high school ball, awesome athlete, but don't have that push from an experienced coach, and you definitely are going to be on his
I appreciate it.
Call.
Sure.
Is there a contact that everybody can contact you at?
Yeah, you could reach me at jscott@allfitnessonline.com, and you shoot me an email there, and we can get whatever set up to help you out. So shoot me an email. Go to the website.
Like I said again, Jeremy, I thank you again.
Thank you for coming in.
Letting us
Appreciate
come in
it.
to do
Sure,
this.
anytime.
And you're going to blossom. I mean, this guy is the real deal, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that this program was. I've just witnessed everything today myself, and I'm amazed and I'm exhausted. I hope I have enough strength to interview the guys. But again, thank you, Jeremy. Contact Jeremy Scott, All Fitness, and you got the information. Tracy Hess, Zoned2BToned. We'll be right back.